Ladies and gentlemen, lend me your ears and your eyes. Diva Divine Light, live from Brooklyn, New York.
No delaying for what you saying, yo. Silly with my 9 million with the dilly, yo. When I be on the mic, yes, I do my duty, yo. While I'm in the club, I be while in the studio. You don't wanna vibe, nigga, really and truly, yo. My main thug nigga named Julio, he moody, yo. I'm a nigga that'll slap me with the toolie, yo. Bitch, nigga scared to death, act fruity, yo. Fuck that, look at shorty, she a little cutie, yo. The way you shake it, nigga, wanna get all in the booty, yo. With no delaying for what you saying, yo.
Diva Divine Light.
Really my heart to me. Fuck me, see what you got for me. Put more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fuck me, see what you got for me. Put more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you.
You're watching Diva, the Divine Light. A fun-loving, caring, passionate person who talks about sex, celebrity, and real-life issues, and even abuse. So hit that like button and make sure you share the show.
Really my heart to me. Fuck me, see what you got for me. Put more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fuck me, see what you got for me. Put more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fuck me, see what you got for me. Put more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you really my heart to me. Fuck me, see what you got for me. Put more than years with my eyes to see. Still $1 in a place to be. If you.
Here comes the pitch, and it comes in wide. On the combo.
Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? What's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, everybody in the building? My OCOV family, what's good? All the people in the bushes, what's up, y'all? Well, I have my guest here today. I want you guys to say hello to Jock. Before I get him on, just letting you guys know he couldn't come on the panel. We had a problem with connection. So he will be on the phone, okay? And I'm going to throw up your questions and ask him your questions, okay? All right, so I'm going to introduce to you guys Jock the Block, and he was in the MCC Chicago with RKelly, and he was one of his cellmates. Introduce yourself, Jock. Say hello to my people.
Yo, what's the word?
You guys hear him loud and clear? Please give me a thumbs up in the chat if you guys hear him. Thank you. Give me a thumbs up, y'all. Give me a thumbs up first. I want to make sure that everything is good. Do you guys hear him loud and clear?
Thank him.
Say hello once again, puppy.
Yo, what's the word?
All right. They said, hey, Jock. Okay. You guys hear him good? They said, welcome, Jock the Block. Welcome.
What's the word, man?
So, the word is that a lot of people out here in the streets don't like you.
Yeah, everybody ain't meant to like.
Right. They don't like us either. It's okay. You on the right side.
I'm not on no side. I'm just telling people what I went through.
Your experience.
I have. Yeah.
And we appreciate you. Thank you so much for stopping by. Guys, matter of fact, mods, if you don't mind, if you guys don't mind, please do me a favor. And I'm going to put Jock's Cash App up there. If you guys would like to donate, mods, can you please put his Cash App up? I posted it up on the screen. If you guys can see it, please post it throughout the chat with mine as well. Thank you, guys. And if you guys would like to donate to the brother, I would appreciate it as well. His time is precious. Okay? All right, and he spent it with us, so we appreciate him. Let's show our appreciation to the brother, okay? All right. So, Mr. Block, uh, when R. Kelly entered the MCC, were you already there? He was there in July. Were you already there?
No, I ain't get to the MCC until November.
Okay, so he was already in there. Okay, so we cleared that up.
Already. Yeah.
And when he got in there, did he automatically go to the shoe?
Yeah, he said he went to the shoe. They asked him, did he want protective custody? He said, yeah, he wanted protective custody. But he didn't know that protective custody was just you being in the hole. So he was there for like 2 months, and he got celled up with one of the guys, and he was telling them, like, man, you could go upstairs, you know what I'm saying? So he was like, shit, take me upstairs. I thought this was jail. They brought me from the trunk straight to here. I thought this was jail. I ain't never been to jail before.
Right, right. Because when he did go in 2002, he was only there for a few hours and then got bailed out.
Yeah.
So he didn't really experience a day or two in there.
Yeah, nah, not at all.
Because at first he did get locked up for child support, and he was in there for 2 days. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you when you finally got to get face to face with R. Kelly, was he out of the shoe and he was in population at that time?
Yeah, when I seen Tim, I had just got out the shoe myself, and I was placed on the same floor. So me being on the same floor, I went to go to his room. Shit, what's up?
Okay. And when you went to his room, he welcomed you with a good greeting and stuff.
Oh yeah, he a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't acting all superstar status. He was gelling.
Okay. So he didn't have a stuck up attitude, like his shit didn't stink and shit. He was pretty cool, laid back.
Yeah, he cool, laid back, come to the day room, playing cards with us,
Okay.
Getting on the bike that day, drinking his coffee.
And what was his personality like? When you guys were out in the day room, was he roaming around with you guys, sitting at the table, chatting? What was he like?
Yeah, he like motherfucker had him singing phone to phone. You feel me? Or he a funny motherfucker though. You feel me? Like he just doing his time. Like you know what I'm saying? But when he in the room, you'll catch him crying or something. You feel me? Like he like shit. I ain't used to this shit. So.
And was he always like sad, or he had his good days and then he had his bad days?
Yeah, good days and bad days. When you locked up, you'll have them days
anyway. And what kind of food did you guys eat in there? Like, what was your food? What were your meals like?
Like every day we got like the same shit we eat. Like Monday be mystery Monday, Tuesday chicken.
Wait, Mystery Monday? What?
Yeah, like it might be anything on a Monday. It might be Philly steak or chicken and rice. We ate decent in there, you know what I'm saying? It was alright, but people was mostly like cooking. We got to cook with 190-degree water. So people just making food with that.
Okay. And I heard you guys had a birthday party for R. Kelly. What did you guys do for him?
Oh man, we got his ass. I got his ass some banana pudding made. His Sally made him some burritos, so we all chipped in on that.
And were you guys like singing to him, or was he singing to you guys?
Nah, we had concert days. We'll all be on the dope bid now late at night. Like I'm 31 years old. You feel me? So It's like when I was growing up, all I knew was R. Kelly. Like,
right.
And it's like we gave him the benefit of the doubt. We gave him the benefit of the doubt because you ain't guilty. You ain't guilty yet. You feel me? And it's your hometown, so it's not like people was pressing him or anything. You know what I'm saying? It was just basically like, oh, that's kills. You get no cool points if you do something else.
Right. So, question. He had a problem with his toe. Now, there was rumors going around saying that he had broke his toe because he kicked the wall because he was upset that Azriel broke up with him. Is that true? Do you know about that?
Nah, hell nah. He had got his toenail removed, man. That motherfucker was fungus. He tried to blame it on the showers. Like,
Oh, okay. So he had fungus in his toenail and had to have it removed. Okay. Okay.
yeah,
So that's what really happened.
yeah,
And so
yeah.
so now when he goes back to the MCC, I have a question for you. Now
Uh-huh.
that he was convicted in New York, and when he goes back to the MCC to face the next charges, do you think they will treat him differently?
I mean, yeah, because in the MCC, it's like now you labeled as a chomo, a child molester.
Right.
You know? So it's like now that he's guilty, now people gonna be like, "Oh, he a chomo, man. You can't be associated with no chomo." Like it don't matter how much money you got when you come to the feds, you just an inmate. Or no matter how your superstar status is, you just an inmate.
Oh, so you think that even if he's a superstar and people got love for him for Chicago, you think that they would just like outcast him as opposed to maybe hurting him, God forbid?
Yeah, motherfuckers just not fuck with him. Like when you in the MCC and you labeled as a chomo, ain't no watching TV, ain't no kicking it, ain't no nothing. It's like now you either gonna pay, either you gonna get extorted or you gonna get kicked out of every deck you on. You know what I'm saying? Or shipped to another jail.
Right. So in other words, the people, other inmates will just outcast him and take privileges away from him.
Yeah, hell yeah. It'll be the Mexicans, it'll be the blacks, it'll be the whites, because you can't associate yourself with a chomo. Like now that he found guilty, it's like now you guilty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I used to kick it with him. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I used to like talk to him all the time. You know? So it's like nah, I ain't never watched that surviving RKelly shit. The
Okay.
motherfuckers when I was in jail, and if you watch that, you will look at them way different. But
Right.
I only seen I was starstruck shit. Like shit, it's hell.
Yeah, a lot of people are like that with R. Kelly. And a lot of people, his supporters out here feel like, oh, that can't be real. People won't get hypnotized. R. Kelly doesn't have that much control. Da 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 da. But they don't understand that when someone's starstruck, they just see the star. They don't see that man could do anything wrong or anything like that, right?
Right? I feel like this. Like people want to blame the girls being fast, or they want to blame the parents,
Right.
or all these conspiracy theories. But as a man, you have a choice of to do. If you want to fuck this girl, you're gonna fuck. If you don't, you don't. So he had a choice to do what he did.
Right. Right. And the thing too, you're absolutely right. We say that too over here. He had a choice. You know, he could have, as soon as he found out that the minor was a minor, he should have just left them alone. Instead, yes, there was two girls who said that they lied about their age, right? But at the end of the day, he said, "Okay, don't worry about it. I'm going to make sure that this works out, and don't act like you're 16. Don't look like you're 16. Act and look like you're 21." So,
Yeah.
he had a choice. He had a choice. And they always say, "Oh, the girls, the girls." Okay, the girls were young. But the adult is the one that had to put the girl in her place. What do you think
Yeah.
about that?
I mean, I agree.
Okay. Okay. And you said you have a son.
Yeah.
God bless him. A lot of times people say that there's injustice for what's going on with R. Kelly, that they're all setting him up and all this and that our sons could be next. How do you feel about that statement?
I mean, he on a one man Rico, like they trying to say he used his stardom to lure females in. We used to have this conversation like, okay, I mean, everybody fly females in, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody, like, nowadays you can't talk to a female without spending no money on it.
Right.
So,
I mean, it takes money to have a girlfriend. You're right.
Right. So, I mean, I get him on that part, but I don't know, he got a lot of shit going on. Like, I asked him a question like, shit, on the interview, he said they trying to kill him. So I'm like, shit, who was trying to kill you?
Right.
He like, shit, these people trying to kill me. I'm like, man. So
and he meant the government, right?
Yeah, I'm like, shit, is the Illuminati real? He just gave me a crazy ass look and said, no.
Oh man.
I was in his room, like I was talking to him, you feel me? Like, man, it was cool shit.
So when you asked him if he did you ever ask him like, are you guilty, Kels? What did you ever get to ask him something like that?
I ain't never asked him that because that's being too much in this business,
Right.
But I did ask him, like, man, if they came and offered you a deal, because he said they offered him 10 years.
Okay.
So I was like, if they offer you a deal, like, would you take that shit? And then he was like, shit, if it let me leave out the door, hell yeah. So I'm like, shit, that let me know right then and now, like, your ass gone,
Right. So it's like, because if they offered him 10 years, I mean, how could he, I mean, in all honesty, in Chicago right now, for what he's facing now for the obstruction of justice, there's 5 minors and 3 videotapes of him on those tapes. Like, I don't know how he's going to fight that off. Good luck. And he's going to get 10 years for each charge. That's 13 charges. Then he's looking at 140 years.
Yeah, one day we it's like 4, 5 in the morning. He knocked on my wall. He was like, man, you up? I'm like, yeah, I'm up. He say, man, I just threw up, bro. He said, I was listening to the radio, and they got the same charges I got. People got 2 life sentences for. So I'm like, damn, that's fucked up. Yeah. But his ass used to be in that bitch going crazy. Like, people used to say, how is he not suicidal? Bro, y'all wasn't in here with this man. This man going through all type of shit. His happiness coming from his lady coming up there every day waving at him. Just making her do dances and shit.
Yeah, now
when you go to the penitentiary, you seeing walls, you seeing fences. Feel me? He ain't gonna be able to take that shit in COVID. We locked all the way in. You feel me?
Right.
His ass gonna kill himself. Hell no.
Well, we don't want that. We want him to face all his charges. Like, seriously,
Yeah, I would hope so. I would hope he don't. I would hope he don't go the weak route. You know what I'm saying? But like I told him, you gotta be a man. Shit, if you was living life, you was living it fast.
Right.
You just overlooked certain shit.
Right. He just was thinking more about, his ego and how people were worshiping him. His head got big throughout the years. You know what I mean? And now when he had the girls come up to the station and wave to him, did you yourself actually see the girls?
No, it wasn't no girls. It was just Joy.
Oh, so it was just Joy. Okay, so Azriel never did that. It was just Joy who did that.
Yeah. Because the reason why they really split up, because what's her name, Azriel, whatever her name is.
Yeah,
She didn't want to come off his list every 6 months. He was telling her, like, man, I'm gonna get you 6 months, then I'm gonna get Joy 6 months. She was like, if I can't be the only one on there, then I don't want to, fuck with you.
Right.
He was like, all right. And that's how Joy came.
Right, that's how she came into play and just became number 1 from then on. Because then after that, she left RKelly, and it's a shame that the girls. Did he talk to you about the girls fighting at the house?
Yeah, he say, Adriella, whatever her name is, she said she was trying to take the Grammys. And she was like, you could take everything else. And he was like, man, she took my dog and everything. But Joy was like, not taking these Grammys. You feel me? Like, it's his shit. You know, and then Joy just started fighting us.
Okay.
It was really all over the Grammys and shit.
Well, on our side, Azriel's story was that the reason is that R. Kelly lied to her, and she wanted to try to take Joy away from R. Kelly in that situation, and that's why they got into a fight.
Yeah, he basically said it was over the Grammys. Like,
yes.
She was trying to do everything. So, like,
okay.
I guess that's part of the bullshit.
Okay. Well, I'm going to take some questions from the audience. So let me start from the bottom here. And guys, thank you for the cash apps. If you guys are donating, thank you so much. Okay. Yes. Diva, ask him, did Rob ever say the feds offered him a deal? Yes. He said the feds did offer him a deal. They offered him 10 years. And he didn't take it. All right. See what Divine like. Can you ask him, did R. Kelly ever admit to anything? No, he didn't. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, he should have taken the 10 years. It would have been easier on him.
Yeah, you know, when you're going through shit like that, people can't see that the end route. They wish they did it after they got a lot of time.
Right. Because
I think a lot of that.
You know that he was already convicted, so you know he's a level 43, which is life.
Yeah, that shit fucked up.
Yeah, they're planning on sentencing him in June in New York, and they plan on giving him life.
Damn.
Yeah. And then in this case, they're supposed to give him up to 140 years.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. So when he went singing for you guys in the MCC, was it because you guys requested it, or was it just because he just felt like doing it? Like, how did that come about?
No, you know, we'll just all be on the door. Like, motherfucker be like, man, sing this, or a lady CEO will be like, sing this, you know, and he'll just start singing. That's what he like to do.
Okay. So people just requested, and he's just like, all right, guys, you ready?
Yeah, or we'll be on the phone, and we'll be like, man, hey, my mama on the phone, bro, come sing to my mama. You know,
wow.
My sister on the phone, my girl on the phone, come sing to him.
Okay, you know, he did that in the MDC in Brooklyn. He had one of his inmates' daughters was on the phone, and they sang, R. Kelly sang for her, and it went all over the news. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, he'll do that. He ain't got no problem with doing that.
And also, I remember you said something about him having a cellmate that was like washing his drawers and helping him write letters and things of that nature.
Yeah.
Did you actually ever hear them having any type of sexual relations?
Hell nah. It was just like, you know how motherfuckers just be locked up just saying anything, you know what I'm saying? It was like, shit, he watching dolls, shit, his ass probably fucking him, you know what I'm saying? It was just all jokes. But you can't put shit past them because they did say his ass, you know?
Right, that he does like boys, right.
So we just used to be joking about the shit, like, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't no...
But it could just be like, that he was just, the roommate was just being nice and, you know, because he's a star and stuff.
You know, he an Indian shit. He'd come out with his face shaved, looking like a little bitch. Some days.
Oh, snap. So, So while you were in there with him, um, like you said, he was pretty cool. He was feeling, sad, depressed. Um, what is the point? Look, one of his supporters came over here and said, "What is y'all point of this interview? Y'all are terrible."
I mean, I just feel like people go support what they support, but at the end of the day, when you keep supporting something that's like wrong like that, it's like people got kids out here. So if the government wouldn't never thought his ass was guilty, shit, his ass wouldn't be guilty.
Right.
But you got too much shit stacked up against you. You feel me? So I feel like the people that support him sick, shit. You feel me? Like I just gave him the benefit of the doubt. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because he wasn't guilty. But now it's like, shit, if you still support him just because he a star, just because he RKelly, it's like, y'all don't know that. You feel me? If he was out here, y'all would never talk to him. Y'all would never speak to him or see him. You feel me? So It's like y'all sick as hell. Like y'all lives will do some shit like that. Y'all got little girls out there, little boys out there. Like I just feel like people that's still supporting it, sick. Bro.
Right. And the next question is, did his children come to visit him? Do you know?
Nah, hell no. His only visitor was Joy. That's the only person he called. That's the only person he talked to. He talked to his lawyers every day, but he talking to Joy. He ain't talking to nobody else.
Okay. Well, he said that he didn't get a chance to speak to his lawyers. It was very hard for him to communicate with his lawyers. Was that true?
Hell no. His ass talk to them lawyers every day. Every day.
RKelly asking do you know if RKelly was asking people for money?
No, I wasn't into his business like that. He was going to the store every week, though. He ain't never missed store.
Okay.
Not like that. It's only
he nice?
Much. You only spending
Was
$100 a week.
$100 a week on commissary?
Yeah, that's nothing. Anybody in jail can do that.
Okay. Do you guys did he ever use like a burner phone in there?
No, hell no. It was hard to get a phone now.
Okay.
Only one person got caught enough for phone. So, none of that.
Right. Miss April, he said he came into contact with RKelly in 2019 in November. Yeah. So another thing, what was it that you had spoke about him running with a crew, Black Stone?
He was claiming like he was Black Stone, you feel me? So it's like he wasn't involved in no gang activity. See, that's what people getting shit confused. He just telling people what he was, you feel me, what he was affiliated with. So you got guys, see, once you affiliated in the feds, no matter how long ago you affiliated, Black Stones are automatically to get on count. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Even though he ain't even on count, but you still got these niggas that's in here that's Black Stone still kind of protecting them. Like, ain't nobody gonna let you touch RKelly. Right. But now that shit gonna change because gang members can't be associated with child molestation.
Right. And he was convicted, right? So it will change when he goes back, right? Yeah. Wow. And question about the shower situations and the arrangements of how you guys shower. What was the normal showering scheduling like? Did you hear me?
Yeah, what you say?
I'm sorry. I asked what was the showering scheduling like? You know, the eating and things like that. What was your schedules like on a day-to-day?
So, well, before COVID, it's all day. Like those pop at 6 o'clock in the morning. So, but he ain't never getting in the shower though. The whole time he was just washed up in the sink.
Okay, so he would just give himself sponge baths. And do you think it was because he was afraid of what might happen to him in the shower, or was it because of the whole foot situation?
I think it was just him kind of being afraid somebody will do something to him in the shower.
Okay.
Yeah, but he ain't never take no showers.
Wow.
We made him get his hair cut. Like, he can't get his hair cut for like a whole year.
Wow, so he had an afro while he was in there.
Yeah, he had an afro, and he went bald. Like, his ass went back looking like 1990s.
Wow. Okay. Let's see what else they have in the questions. Is he paying for security even though he's a chomo?
Nah, hell no, but I'm pretty sure he gonna try to pay for it when he get back.
Has RKelly ever spoke about his kids to you?
Nah, hell no.
Okay.
I know his sister was supposed to come up there on his birthday, but every time people came up there for his birthday, he ended up being on a lawyer call or something.
And so his sisters, the fake sisters is what we call them over here. So you know that he was in contact with the sisters a lot?
Oh, hell no.
Okay. He didn't take. One of my people said he didn't take them on the outside either, according to what others said. He didn't really like to shower too much. Yeah, that's what they said, that he really didn't like to shower. Like, he would go play basketball, go to dinner, run around, go to the studio. The following day, he's done sweated the following day before, and then he's going back to playing and not showering, having sex with girls. That's probably how he caught the herpes.
Yeah, he fucked up. That room used to smell like bouncing ass.
Wow. And I have another question. When you guys enter into the facility, do they check you guys for STDs, and do they check you guys for all STDs?
Yeah, you get blood work. That's one thing about the feds. They gonna check you for everything. They gonna test everything, get the DNA, everything. They gonna let you know if you have anything.
Okay. So do they swab you in the mouth for DNA as well as like maybe take your sperm or, besides blood?
They don't take no blood. They just rub your cheeks for the DNA.
Okay, so they take swab in the mouth. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm wondering if RKelly told anybody he had herpes in there.
That's embarrassing.
Man, he better wrap it up. He better learn how to wrap it up, because if not, he gonna be giving niggas bumps.
Hell no.
Yeah, they said that his body odor was so repulsive. Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Do you know if RKelly was taking any kind of medicine while he was in there?
I don't know. I think he was for high blood pressure associated.
Okay, for blood pressure.
His ass was fat as hell.
Yeah, they said that he was pre-diabetic and then wound up getting diabetes in there.
Yeah, all that nigga do is eat junk food and
Right.
But he started working out, so he won't eat in a day, and then he'll start eating at night. You know what I'm saying? So he'll be running and stuff, working out, trying to drop the weight and shit.
Right. So he's fat. he said that, he was fat. He was getting fat in there, and then he started to lose weight. He would stop eating, for like maybe a day and then work out. I gather he was drinking a lot of water and things like that. Did he ever speak to? Did he ever speak about any of his brothers?
Nah, he used to say like his brothers was lying. You know what I'm saying? And one was a crackhead. So he was like, shit, they had lying. Like, I guess the one that did the interview and shit, he said he tried to apologize and shit to him and shit.
Okay, yeah, RKelly. He wasn't speaking to his brother Carrie.
Yeah, he ain't fucking with him.
Did he ever speak to you about his personal abuse as a kid?
Nah, hell nah. Like, he ain't really want to ask him all that shit. I was just asking him basic shit that I just want to know. Okay. I ain't finna ask him. I did. I think. No, I ain't asked about what his sister said. I think I wanted to. Like, they were saying his sister raped him and shit. So yeah. I ain't asked.
Right. No, he never spoke to you about that personally. It just came out and said, yo, when I was a kid, he never spoke to you about his childhood.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. How much he thinks he weighs? Okay. He's fat. I mean, he's probably like 200 pounds at least.
Yeah, that nigga big as hell.
Right?
He was calling himself R-Belly.
R-Belly. They were calling him R-Belly. That's funny. Oh man. So did he did you leave the facility before he got transferred to New York, or were you still there when he?
I left the facility.
Okay, so you left first before he
21.
did.
Yeah, and 21 I left.
Okay, 21.
And like February I
left. Okay. Do you guys have any other questions for him? If you do, please throw it in the chat and I will ask him, and then I will close the live because I know he's pushing for time. Carrie was telling his truth and not going to jail for his brother. I probably wish he had, because RK isn't cut out for it. A punk hitting girls and women, but won't go to the shower and wash that ass.
Yeah, I remember when Farmer beat him up in his sleep. He was just screaming and shit, and I used to tell him, like, that's one time I slid on him, I'm like, man, I don't care what you in here for, bro. You just defend yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
His ass just too scary, but he ain't like that though. He a musician, he an artist. He old, so like he used to always tell the police everything. So that's another reason why people used to just stay away from him for real.
Okay. Wait, what was that question? I just missed the question here. Ruby, what was your question? I'm trying to find the questions. The chat's going pretty fast, guys. So I'm as far as Farmer, now when Farmer, you guys were on lockdown due to the COVID, right? So what was lockdown like? Like, were you allowed to go out of your cells due to specific reasons, like to take a shower, to go eat?
It's like 30 minutes every other day, locked down the whole weekend. So we get out 90 minutes a week. So in 30 minutes, you got to wash up and make a phone call. Phone call's 15 minutes. So you got to, like, go get in the shower and then use a little extra, like 3, 4, 5 minutes to get on the computer and send your email. So it's like pushing for time.
Okay. Did RKelly ever speak to you about those videos?
No, I ain't. It's like I wasn't really asking him like all that shit. I just asked him about songs, and who he wrote for, why he do his own features, and who want to kill him.
Right.
That's his girl and shit. I I wasn't really asking his ass about that.
One of the girls said, did he ever try to hump him because he was called the Chomo? No, he did not. Do you think he said he's not on either side, but if R. Kelly's wrong, R. Kelly's wrong. And what do you think? Do you think he's innocent or guilty in your own, opinion?
I mean, shit, his ass is guilty. They found him guilty. Shit. If he get back off of it, he get back. Shit. See what they did to Bill Cosby. So
right. Cosby got released on a technicality, but he was still found guilty. Okay, does it really? Okay. Who helped him with his legal work? Do you know if anybody helped him in there with his legal work? Besides the lawyers, like, reading documents?
There's prison lawyers in there, so.
Oh, so he was working with his lawyers, guys. He was working with his lawyers. His lawyers were helping him.
Yeah.
What is it he used to tell the police? Was he ratting on people inside?
Like bringing all his problems. Like one time, I guess a dude tried to leave out the shoe with his radio, and he like, man, dude, switch my radio out. You know what I'm saying? And T.O. told his ass like, all right, fight his ass. You feel me? Like, get your shit back. You know what I'm saying? And he like, I'm not finna fight him. That's what you guys are for. And who out the damn? So it's like people like, man, you gonna have a lot of trouble.
Somebody took R. Kelly's what CD?
Took his radio. Tried to take his radio.
Oh, his radio. Oh my God. Holy shit. And he told the guard, yo, you gotta go get him. And the guard was like, nah, man, I don't deal with that.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. Are you serious?
Yeah.
All right, I'm about to drop the link. Somebody wants to come up and ask you a question personally. Let me Okay, I dropped the link, guys. It should be there. No, he was in the MCC, not the MDC. He was in the MCC in Chicago when R. Kelly was there in 2019 to 2021. So he was there for a year and a half with him, more or less, right?
Yeah, it was about like 15 months, 16 months.
Okay. Going to COs about everything. Is that what he said? Okay. Did he say lawyers or prison lawyers? No, his lawyers, mommy. His lawyers. He was seeing his lawyers.
He had his lawyers calling, coming up there. But when they shut the MCC down, he was just getting calls.
Okay. Now, when that happened with Farmer, right?
Yeah.
Hold on, Toon. Give me a second, Toon. When that happened with Farmer, was Farmer allowed to be out on the floor when it happened, or did he sneak out? How did that happen?
Yeah, he switched cells. So when he switched cells, he went in a room with somebody that could come out to use the law library. So when his cellie leaves out to use the law library, his room is unlocked. So, but they let the upstairs doors pop. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know when the doors pop, there's no laying down in the room. So he caught him right there, but he told him he was gonna get him because when the supporters was coming up there, they rallying, they was doing more hurt to him than helping him. Right. Because he in jail, he fucking up the whole the shit about the jail. Like, okay, we all coming out. If it's our time to come out, the rallies, you probably don't know they coming up there. You probably do know, but you'll never tell it. You feel me? But when they come up there, they'll lock us down. So Farmer just on the wall, just calling his ass all type of chomos, like, man, chomo ass bitch. And ain't nobody saying that because it's like, this is a charge, you fight, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, he told his ass he was gonna get him, and he was asleep. Shit, he should have been up.
Wow. And when that happened, was it true that a CO was following behind him into R. Kelly's room?
Nah, the CO, he was a young nigga, you know what I'm saying? And Farmer like, shit, I'm finna go fuck him up, man. The CO was like, shit, go ahead. Like, thinking Farmer just talking, you know what I'm saying? So, shit, Farmer went up there, like, he like, shit, it's a conspiracy. They made me do it.
Yes!
Boy,
yo, he wrote a letter.
But it happened too fast. I'm like, man, Farmer, that nigga paid you or something. Yeah, because you had that letter up there too fast.
Now, my boy Toon has a question. Say what's up, Toon.
What up with it, man?
You hear
What's
him?
the word?
What's the word?
Man, that nigga was in there telling on people and shit, crying and shit when he got beat up. Why didn't they do nothing to the white boy when they beat him up?
Man,
If he had that,
he said he beat him in his sleep, man.
now what you say? He said he was claiming. I know it wasn't BD because you BD, right?
Yeah.
No, it was Black Stone.
Blackstone, yeah. So why the Stones? You know what I'm saying? Why the Stones didn't defend him?
Man, cause Farmer a Latin king, so it's like the Black Stones can't do nothing to the Latin king.
Oh, okay. Cuz was a Latin king. Latin kings with the shits.
No, it's about the status. Yeah.
It's about the status.
They cousins, Black Stones and Kings cousins. They run together in the Fed.
Oh, okay.
But we all run in a coalition. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the USP Max, so it's like all the gangs. When you go to Kentucky or Virginia, it's like I'm from Chicago. It's only a handful of Chicago, and it's like there's more Bloods and Crips in the federal system than it is GDs and shit. So it's a coalition. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm a ex-Crip from LA. I don't fuck with that shit no more, but yeah. So would you say the Indian dude was his bitch, or you think the Indian dude was just scared because he wasn't with the gang shit and he just wanted to do whatever he had to do his time and get the fuck out of there?
Dude ass was feminine, man, but it's just it be jokes in there, like how I said prison, you bed and you doing time. And his ass in there fucking and Sally shit.
Oh, so you heard him in there pounding that ass, huh?
Man, his ass was in there doing some shit.
Yeah, so I was wondering about that. Was the dude just a punk? Or was that?
Nah, he said he thinks dude was just a punk, but like he said, he was saying you never know. You know what I mean? He ain't really hear it, but you never know. That's what he said.
It's just some shit that motherfuckers just talk about in jail. Like motherfuckers just be saying anything,
And when I was a little late, Diva, so I didn't hear none of your earlier questions. When Joy would come out there and wave at him and all that shit, did you see her outside of the window?
Yeah. Every day she wore the same shit every day.
Yeah, he said it was only Joy. It wasn't Ash.
You seen her with your own? You seen her with your own eyes out there every day?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Like she came up there. That's one thing she did. Long rain, sleet, snow, hot, cold. She up there every day. Same time. She do waves and shit at her, make her dance crazy. Like his ass was to have that girl brain.
Right.
I see that's he got them brainwashed, man.
He got them brainwashed, exactly.
So when you was a youngster, were you hearing them rumors about R. Kelly yourself? Or do you know anybody that was affected by R. Kelly with that shit?
Nah, when I was coming up, the only thing we just knew about was the pissing on the motherfucker, like, cause Dave Chappelle and shit like that. But he beat that shit. Like, I asked him about that. He was like, man, they bringing up Aaliyah. Her parents dead. She dead. I beat that shit. You know what I'm saying? They still bringing that shit up.
Well,
Yeah, but that nigga.
alive.
Oh, yeah, that's the shit he was saying.
Well,
Yeah, but you know he was fucking with Aaliyah underage.
right. He married her. I mean, she was 15. Ugh.
Yeah, he been sick. But people
But
go
the
support
first,
who they support. You know, you can't knock people, but supporting Chomo shit, they ass weird.
Right. They support him to the fullest out here. Do you know that they are donating $4,000 a month to him?
I mean, for what? He ain't gonna see none of that money.
Right. It's for his defense.
I mean, it don't even matter. It's like,
you don't think he gonna see none of the money?
Nah, it's like this. In the feds, they federal lawyers are real lawyers. The only way you getting a paid attorney is if you finna go to trial. You know what I'm saying? But you getting the same lawyers the same time you gonna get that with a paid attorney or not a paid attorney because they all paid attorneys. It's tax write-offs.
Right. So he's I mean it makes no sense for them to donate money because he's already got money to pay for his offense. It's ridiculous. They're just trying to look good so that when R. Kelly comes out, when he comes out, if he comes out, that they can get recognition for it. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous.
Man, that nigga ain't coming out.
He ain't coming home. Where he going?
Man, I say stay tuned for this trial coming up, bro, because it's a lot of sex shit gonna come out in this new trial.
Yeah, and all the girls in this trial, it's 5 minors from the ages of 13 to 16, bro.
Yeah.
So
I know y'all was mad the motherfucker when they was coming down there hollering. This is the shit they was shouting outside. What's one of them rhymes they was saying?
they were saying
They was hollering, bring him down, we want a well check.
Yeah, they wanted a well-being check. They were going into the lobby and standing outside saying they wanted a well-being check on R. Kelly and to bring him downstairs because they want to make sure he's good.
Hollering, where were the parents?
Right.
Waiting on a motherfucking lifetime check. All that old dumbass shit getting y'all on lockdown.
They were saying one man ain't no enterprise.
Yeah, now if any of them motherfuckers out there been to jail, know it's gonna get everybody on lockdown because they don't know what you guys are coming here for. Y'all could be trying to break somebody out. I've been in the pen 3 times. I would have whooped R. Kelly ass too. If you don't call the motherfuckers and tell them to stop, nigga.
Yeah, that shit was fucked up, man.
How did you feel about that going on lockdown every time? Did that annoy you as well?
Yeah, that shit pissed me off.
And was everybody else just as upset and Farmer was the only one who reacted though? Did anybody else say something to R. Kelly?
Yeah, was they yelling out the cells at his ass?
It's like ain't shit you can say because they doing that shit. You feel me? He just took it to the extreme. Like motherfuckers mad as hell. You feel me? You'll be in the middle of a conversation. They call lock. Right. And now you know you're coming back out.
So could y'all hear the people out there shouting and shit?
Yeah, free R. Kelly.
They were able to. He said, that he was able to hear it. Yep.
Yeah, because they was pointing in the window talking about, I see him.
Yeah, he was flashing a light.
Yeah, flashing a light in the window.
Oh shit! So that was him.
Yeah.
So that was like egging them on. Hey y'all, thank you.
Right. They were like, look, he's knocking on the window. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So was people yelling at the cells, telling them to call, tell them to stop that shit? I'd have been cussing his ass out.
Yeah, you'll have motherfuckers on the door like, that shit goofy like. But it's like that's what happened when you got a star in the building. Like he wasn't the only star in there. Like it was the little gay nigga in from Netflix and shit that was touching boys.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Were there other protesters outside besides the R. Kelly people protesting? Do you know?
Hell no.
I don't know, like the different shit. It was just like shit. Free R. Kelly. That's all they was on.
So
Right. So that was the whole disturbance. Was the R. Kelly supporters? It wasn't the other people outside protesting.
so so did y'all have the what was y'all in, like pods? Did they have bar doors or the little sliding door with the window?
No, we had the regular doors. We had the regular doors. Like the regular lock doors, they had the lock
Regular
doors.
jail cell doors, regular locked doors, regular doors.
Regular lock doors.
Wow.
Oh, 'cause here in Cali, you got the little. You can have the little bar door with the old penitentiaries. Then you had the little doors that when they pop it, you slide it back.
Nah, we just got regular doors. You push that motherfucker open.
Oh, like a door, like a house door.
Bed
Right.
springs and that shit. Bed springs, real toilets, real sinks.
Oh wow,
Oh,
you got good in the
damn.
feds. What? The feds.
I ain't never been to the feds,
The
so
feds
I
are
didn't know.
nice compared to state. What the hell?
Yeah, you get real spring beds, all that
So
shit.
so that nigga got real big and eating them zoos and wham whams, huh?
Yeah, like I seen somebody say he don't eat sweets. Like, man, like people just be saying anything, like wanting attention. Y'all don't know shit. When you in
Oh, it's this one dude named Dana J. He lied like a motherfucker.
yeah, man.
Do you be listening to these clowns on YouTube?
Oh hell no, I don't even pay attention to that shit. I do this shit.
Oh man, you got to listen to this one dude named Dana J. That nigga lie like he know R. Kelly.
You know what I'm gonna do later? I'm gonna send
Kelly
you.
don't get too fucked.
I'm gonna send you a couple of links just so you could check out some of the supporters.
Man, some of this shit be funny as fuck, man. Like they don't believe he did shit. He ain't never touched no little girl.
Right.
Or they deserved it. They wanted it. They was a little fast. I don't care how fast you are. A grown man shouldn't fucking.
So it's okay. So your daughter fast and she fucking on the 50-year-old, like that's okay.
Right.
Like
The 50-year-old man has to tell a girl no.
yeah,
I don't care how hard your dick is. You got to say no. Because if the parents want to send your ass to jail,
yeah.
but they was mesmerized because it's R. Kelly,
Yeah.
superstar.
That shit fucked up.
But I feel you, man. You was starstruck for a minute, huh?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
That nigga was in there giving y'all concerts and shit.
Yeah, it's like shit. When you look out the window, you just see kills looking at that motherfucker. You be like, damn, I was stepping in the name of love. Now I'm looking at R.
All right, Tune. I'm gonna let Miss April get in a question, baby. Miss April, how are you, honey? This is Miss April.
I'm doing fine.
Supporter. This is Miss April. She's R. Kelly's friend.
You said there was no other protest that was down there, because we came down there after they had the George Floyd riots, and we went to all of the jails. We went to 26 in California, and we came down there to the MCC to protest because remember, a few people was found dead in there.
Yeah, it's like we can't tell the difference between the protests. You feel? We locked down.
Well, that's what I'm saying, because I know when we came down there, we protested on y'all behalf because people had died. This was after the George Floyd, when COVID first hit.
People was hanging themselves, and one dude slit his neck. So there was a lot of shit going on.
So
wow.
When COVID, and we were protesting because we wanted all of y'all to come out of there. Nobody was hearing from people. And when COVID first hit, people couldn't even use the phone. Am I correct?
Yeah, we did see that. Y'all, we said we don't know the difference though. We locked down, so it's like we just seeing protesters. We just seeing we right downtown. We seeing people vandalizing it, going crazy.
What up, Chuck?
It's like we don't know what's going on.
You must have seen that video and thought it was
I
real.
know it was like a little car line was like.
Is that why you called me?
Like,
You must see my post and thought.
Say that again, honey.
I said it was just all type of protesters when that shit was going on. The city was going crazy.
Okay. Yeah, but the main stuff was the RKelly protesting, you know, because it was really loud and rowdy. That's what he's trying to say.
Yeah, it's like shit. They'll just come. It's like we already locked down. I mean, you know, can't nobody control what other people do. You know? So it's like shit. When it happened, you just got frustrated people. These people facing life sentences, death penalties, and shit like that. So it's like.
So
like,
when COVID first hit, did people? Because they said people was found dead in it. That COVID had killed people down there.
All right, ain't nobody died from COVID in the MPC. People were just getting really sick.
They was getting sick, but they didn't die. Okay.
Yeah, they was just like everybody was just getting sick. Like it was just real sick. You got the old men that was getting really sick. So it's like, guys, we ain't even know what was going on. They just locked us down.
One of my people asked, with certain contagious medical conditions, were people housed separately?
No, in the MCC, they was putting sick people with sick people in. They was just doing, that's one thing that everybody was standing on in MCC because they was doing us wrong, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't care. They doing us type of matching people up, putting people places, and it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I was just blessed. I was in one cell with my same celly, so it's like I ain't catch it. I caught COVID when I went to the penitentiary.
Oh wow. Well, I'm glad you're okay. Damn.
Diva, I wanted to say that you killed me when you asked him, did they take a semen sample? Like, hey, come here, jack off at this cup.
Yes, I did, but I wasn't sure.
That shit right there, damn near killed me.
I was curious to know. I mean, I don't know. But he answered me and he said, no, they don't.
But I know in his mind, he was like, what?
He did. He was like, no.
Semen sample.
Hell no.
All right, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. But good luck coming over here, hanging with us, man. Appreciate it.
I appreciate y'all.
Thank you, Papi. Thank you, Tune.
All right.
I'll see you later at the other show on Atmos's show. Yeah, so thank you so much, Jock. I appreciate you. We appreciate you. Guys, I don't know if you guys hit him off with Cash Apps. Thank you so much for those who did donate to him. I appreciate it. He appreciates it as well. Thanks a million, you guys. And for those who donate to me, y'all already know. Thank you so much. And we are going to make sure we set our reminders for the debate tonight, 7 p.m. or 7:30 p.m. on Atmos Love Zone channel. Please be there or be square, guys. I love y'all.